Or like, are these free? And then like, yeah, go ahead. And then they like grab handfuls.
Yeah.
And then we also offer the HPV vaccine through Student Health.
Yeah, no, that discreetness of the condoms, even the brown paper bag, that means so much to students, honestly. I love that. Yeah.
So we also have something we call it our safer sex centers, where we now have 6 of them on our campus.
Wow.
They're referred to as condom walls. We have mostly external condoms, but we would also use sex supplies.
Cool.
And this semester, brand new, we're also starting sexual health crocheting. So we are pursuing program students go for STI testing. They have a lot of questions, or they just kind of might want to talk to that provider that doesn't have the time. They're able to utilize their service, meeting with me to do one-on-one like health coaching for sexual health.
That's amazing. Yeah.
We just recently did an event called Sex in the Dark, where we brought a representative from Planned Parenthood, from Fenway Health. We had someone from our health services team there, and then someone who actually works at a sex toy shop there.
Oh, cool.
So there was a lot of safer sex products that were being given out for free at the beginning, and then we had like an anonymous panel where they could write in questions, and then the sex experts could answer them. So it was really great, and we had about over 100 people show up, so it was a really successful event.
Oh, that sounds super cool. Yeah, thank you all for sharing. It's really heartening to hear other universities taking steps like this, because I know it is a taboo topic, but just know something as simple as giving a student a condom could genuinely change someone's life and the course of their health, so that is amazing. The way we do it at USC is we have a sexual health coordinator that sounds similar to the sexual health consults that you have, and it's affiliated with Student Health Services. Students are able to make appointments with her. It's free of charge under the student health fee that they pay. And she has literally a whole wall of safer sex supplies, anything from dental dams, internal, external condoms, you name it. And throughout our University Health Center, which I'll talk about in a little bit, we have jars of external condoms that students can just take from. We like to make it fun and festive. Sometimes for Halloween, we'll put candy next to it, or you know the like. And we have those students too that just run in and say, "I'm here for the condom." And it's like, okay, no questions asked. Take it, please. Honestly, usually around the weekends are a busier time. People stock up, which we like to see. But yeah, definitely simple things like that can make a huge difference. So talking about my institution specifically at the University of South Carolina, our new Center for Health and Wellbeing, which is shown in this picture right here, opened up in 2017, and it really is focused on holistic student well-being. So we have anything in there from your typical primary care physicians or women's health physicians. We have a physical therapy area. We have what's called our Calm Oasis, which is a space for meditation or yoga. So it really does try to encompass all forms of health and well-being. Something that's really important in the context of HPV vaccination is that USC has a student health insurance plan. A lot of students that come in are still dependents under their parents' plans, which might provide vaccine coverage to begin with. But if you are under the university health insurance plan, HPV vaccination is completely covered, which is really exciting. Also, we offer an affordable out-of-pocket cost, so if students want to make that decision to get vaccinated, but there is some sort of weird stigma or parental situation going on, they can consciously make that decision, come right into the health center where we have our immunization department, get those vaccines. And it is literally right in the middle of campus next to our student union. Yeah.
How much is that vaccine for the people that do the affordable out-of-pocket costs?
Yeah, I don't know it off the top of my head because it does fluctuate with market costs, but I do know that it's lower than if you were to go to an urgent care or another primary care facility. And if you want afterwards, I can look up that exact cost for you.
They do a right at cost, there is no increase.
Yeah, and something exciting about that too is we have a large international student population at USC. Since it is a huge campus, we have about 30,000 students overall. Oftentimes, I thought the statistic was really shocking. Globally, only 45 countries have introduced Gardasil as a potential vaccine for people to get. So as international students come to us, this is really important to make this vaccine available to them, because maybe this is the first and the only time that they'll have the opportunity to get vaccinated in their lives. Maybe it's something that they learn about, become passionate about, take back to where they're from, and begin to spread education literally globally. Also, all of those students are typically covered under the USC student health insurance plan, so the vaccine is totally covered. So I have seen, I used to actually work at the Welcome Center desk of the Center for Health and Wellbeing, and a lot of international students would show interest in the HPV vaccine, which I just found really cool. The Changing Carolina Peer Leaders is the organization that I'm here with and I'm affiliated with. We work directly with Student Health Services, and we have done a lot of sexual health programming, specifically in regards to STIs. I'll talk a little bit about those programs too as we go on. but this is an organization that has really caused me to become passionate about these issues and see how much they can affect college students. Okay, so the Changing Carolina Peer Leaders. It is a student organization that's dedicated to promoting holistic student health and well-being. We have what are called special interest groups, so all of us sort of identify with one of those, and you're more than welcome to visit different ones throughout our meetings if you have multiple really strong interests. But we have a sexual health group, which is my primary interest, healthy relationships, mental health, and general wellness. So that helps us really compartmentalize what we do, develop super specialized interests, and actually work with a staff member or graduate assistant that is particularly interested and educated in those fields. So it's a really great professional development opportunity as well. One of the big events I want to talk to you all about is our GYT, or Get Yourself Tested event. It's annual. We sort of take over the entire pedestrian street that's in front of our student union for a day, have a bunch of music and food and games. Like one year we had a lube taste test or penis-shaped pasta, just kind of crazy stuff to get people to come. And we offer free HIV testing with campus partners that come in, help us provide that for students. And we also this year created a resource card for students to take with them about free or low-cost STI testing in the area or at the university. Because I know that is one of the biggest deterrents for students to get that testing and to get it as frequently as they need. So this is a great opportunity to also spread awareness, an event like this, about an HPV vaccine. Because you think about it, how do you approach someone and say, hey, you want to get this shot? You want to talk about sexual health? Those are both two things that people can shy away from, so it's a really important way to incorporate it in a fun and interactive setting. Also, a part of the Changing Carolina Peer Leaders, all of us are required to get trained in and to facilitate presentations to freshman university 101 classes. My favorite one is our sexual health presentation, surprise. It's called Take the Risky Out of Frisky, so even from the name, it's fun, lighthearted, but really gets students engaging with medically accurate sexual health from the get-go, because people enter college with completely different foundations of sexual health. I was raised in a sort of abstinence-only Christian school environment, and my rage at that is what caused me to become so interested in sexual health. And the Changing Carolina Peer Leaders was this oasis when I entered college. Like, finally people get it and care about this. So that is something really near and dear to my heart. And then also just making students aware of all the on-campus resources we have. Because if we have the resources but no one knows about them, what's the point? So that is something that we try to do through tabling events or workshops, things of that nature, or even these presentations that we give to freshmen. So that's just a little background about where I come from and how I got interested. Okay, so I want to take a little bit of time to brainstorm about sexual health and about potential ways to reach out to students. This also is a little flyer we use for our Get Yourself Tested event. It's really fun to do good PR like that and get students interested. And also this is one of our logos. Healthy Carolina is one of our really important initiatives at UNC. So thinking about these couple of questions, can you brainstorm any programs that you could implement on your campus to educate students or just get them excited about sexual health? Or how could you work to talk with students to break down any of those barriers to HPV vaccination that we discussed earlier? So any ideas are welcome. Just shout them out to me.
Like sexual health or like a condom bingo.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So the questions you're asking, so they can. On the bingo cards, you have the answer, so the terms, and when you read the definition, and then the students guess. And then once the students guess, you give them the correct answer, and then they look for it on their cards.
I like that a lot. Yeah, because education, but you're also interacting with people. Yeah.
We have something kind of similar to that at my university. We think it's in 3 years called Sexual Health Jeopardy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's really fun, and people get really competitive, and there's like this Jeopardy board in the front of the room, and we talk about like different sexual health topics, and then like if they get the answer right, great. If they don't, great. And then we like elaborate on it a lot either way. So I think that's really great.
Oh, that's really cool. Sorry, you too?
Yeah, it's something